are revisiting a dark moment from the past involving minority families living in Palm Springs. The battle over a piece of land forced residents from their homes in the 1950s and 60s. Inland Empire reporter Leticia Juarez talked to two women who survived it and are now fighting for reparations and justice.
Amongst the purple desert sand verbena and the creosote bushes are a few crumbling foundations of the homes that once stood there 6 decades ago.
It was a fun community as a kid.
It was a happy time.
The 1 square mile of tribal land was known as Section 14, next door to downtown Palm Springs. For Pearl Devers and Jovita Ayala, who grew up there in the 1960s, it was their childhood home.
This was the only place who welcomed the minorities to this city. We could not live anywhere else.
The land was owned by the Agua Caliente Band of Cahuilla Indians, but controlled by the federal government. Short leases attracted the families of color who were allowed to build their community on the land. But that all changed in 1959 when the federal government changed the law, allowing the land to be leased up to 99 years.
The city took control over this area and burned and bulldozed us out without sufficient, proper, and in many cases, no notices at all. People literally went to school and work and came home to find their home and possessions gone.
The land had become lucrative to the city, who wanted to develop it. So began a decade-long process from the 1950s through the 1960s of removing the families there along with the homes.
They would knock on doors or put eviction notice, and have them move out. And then, of course, they would light the house on fire and bulldoze it.
An investigation by the Attorney General back then called what happened a city-engineered Holocaust. Devers says the loss of the home her father built broke his spirit.
Succumbed to alcoholism, never recovered, and died a broken-hearted man.
Devers and others formed the Palm Springs Section 14 Survivors Group to seek justice and reparations for the past wrongs through a claim against the city. In 2021, the city of Palm Springs apologized for its role in the destruction of Section 14, even removing a statue of Mayor Frank Bogart, who led the removal effort. The group telling us those were good first steps.